Wednesday. Anyone?
Introduce yourself for people who don't know you, by the way.
Yep. For anyone who doesn't know me, I'm Nick.
That's Nick.
One of the customer service reps here. Also do a lot of the online marketing.
What kind of car you drive?
The G37. You guys saw that, and then I also have a '96 300ZX also.
How's that project coming?
Never ending.
Where are you at on it? Like, how far is it to actually being back on the road? Is it a road car or is it a race car?
It's just a project car. It's a never-ending Mona Lisa. So it's kind of like just a weekend warrior. Right now, it's getting a VQ37 VHR, same engine that's
Okay.
my G.
So what, you're swapping that in there?
I have another engine.
Okay.
And trans just kind of sitting in it right now. I'm doing all the mock-up. I put turbos on it. Now I'm going into kind of mapping out where all the fuel system's going to land, and then I have to start doing wiring. So I have a lot to do.
Doing this all yourself?
Yeah, I have buddies and stuff that we'll hang out and kind of just help out.
So you've dropped the engine in to the new? Okay, nice.
Engine's in. Everything's kind of lined up. I got to do some clearancing for the turbos, just hammer out the frame rails a tiny bit, but we're
Nice. All right, cool. Hold on. All right, well, tell them what we got going on this week. I know today we've got a really good podcast with Acuity Instruments.
So we have, what's Greg?
His name's Russell.
Russell G, that's right.
Great podcast.
He is from Acuity, and I gotta tell you guys, these shifters are amazing, and the way that they test these products, you're gonna see in the video, these guys are very efficient at what they're doing. They have a good idea of what the demands of their product is, who's using them, and Russell over there has a great idea of what he's...
Yeah, really cool.
Yeah,
that was really a good podcast where he was, he used to work for Ferrari F1,
and then
right?
He's
and then,
defense work,
then worked in military defense on weapons that you strap to helicopters and stuff.
Really
and
smart guy.
Now he's like, let me make some shifters for Hondas and Acuras. And the Acuity shifters are freaking sweet. Like, hold on. All right, we got a couple questions in here. What car were you just talking about? Your project?
So I have a '96 300ZX slick top.
Okay, nice. What year?
'96.
96. Nice, perfect. Let's see. We got any news on forged wheels?
So we're looking at late July right now on the two new forged wheels. So that's the F5R and the F6SX. They will both be here. We're looking at late July right now for them.
Okay. And then this Friday we got JDM Gentleman's Agreement, which will be fun because I only just heard about that. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
So for those of you who don't know, JDM Gentleman's Agreement was kind of a sit down between the big manufacturers over in Japan. Kind of had an agreement to, on paper, keep all the power levels below 276 horsepower, just to kind of maintain this era of control within, not going out crazy and making these high horsepower production cars and causing insurance premiums to skyrocket, kind of like what we've seen here in the US.
CLT Brian says, which Scott is this?
Oh, this is not so Scott.
Damn, Raj of God, why you hating, bro? You wake up just hating all day? Is that what you do? You just hate? But have fun with that hate, Raj. Let's see. 16-inch wheel options for a 96 Jetta.
Ooh, that's going to be a doubt.
Does that stump you?
Grab down.
Hold on.
Oh, let's grab down.
Raj is just joking now, right? Yeah, we need you.
Dad, I got an older Jetta question.
What happened, Raj? You get called out and now you're joking. Okay, right.
Sorry.
Don't bring that energy here.
What happened?
So, older Jetta question. One more time, just ask him.
Let's see. We got a 16-inch recommendations for a 96 Jetta.
96 Jetta 16s.
You're the VW guy, too.
It's a 4-lug, right? It's a 4 on 100, I'm pretty sure. So I needed like the 16, 8, 35, 16, 7.5. A lot of times the guys are running 15s on those bad boys. But if you want 16s, you're probably looking like 16 by 7.5, 16 by 8 with the 35 range offset. Depends on how aggressive you want to go, though.
Let's see. We got Wagwan, guys.
Wagwan.
What's popping?
Wagwan.
I like that. What is slow knife design? What are you Jamaican?
I'm trying to hit us both with the mic.
Yeah, no, it's okay. You should have seen Luis. No, it's okay. You should have seen Luis and I passing it back and forth last time. It's hilarious.
JX Chris, you mean gentleman's agreement? Because you were talking about JDM gentleman's agreement?
That's exactly what we're talking about.
I see. I'm confused.
What is there like?
He came in
a little bit late.
Was that actually what it's called? The gentleman's agreement?
Yep. Yep. Japanese gentleman's agreement.
Boom, boom, boom.
Give me a little bit more than just
a little bit
yup.
more?
Yeah, than just yup.
Oh, okay.
You know
so
what I mean?
I'm sorry. I didn't know that you were trying to
People are
elaborate.
looking at you
Yeah,
right
no,
now.
so that's what we're going over on Friday. You guys are going to hear all about it. We're going to go a little bit more in depth, but just to give you the quick breakdown one more time. It was an idea of how the Japanese manufacturers sat down with each other and made a deal amongst one another, a handshake agreement, to keep insurance premiums down and try to keep the public of Japan not as concerned with these cars being monsters on the road.
We got someone saying, look at Doubt and his boyfriend.
Do you want us to hold hands? Does that would make it
That's
better?
my booty.
we got a
I just bought him lunch.
Yeah.
we got a big ups Doubt.
What's
nice.
up? Who's that? Who's that?
We got a Yee. We got two Scots now. It says Poofta says God bless your day.
Oh, God bless
Thank you,
bro.
Poofta. Jesse Ikanike says any updates on the hyperspec?
There's an update. It's not one that I want to say or give out, but unfortunately it looks like we did get pushed back a little bit more. We're looking mid to late July for the hyperspecs, MR-K1 XRs, the new Forge F5R and F6SX.
Okay, we got Andrew asking, how we looking on the 4 and 100 hyperspec lead times? Any 16-inch options?
There wasn't a 16,
No
right?
16-inch options. I believe we only did 15 and then jumped up to 17 on that one. Again, it's going to be looking like mid to late July on this one. I'm sorry, guys. We tried everything in our power to get it sooner, but right now that's
My
the
gosh.
ETA we're looking
Look at this. Steph, the Pacers fan, just chimed in because she was in here last week saying Pacers in 5.
We can't do
She
that
goes,
now.
I told you the guys, the Knicks were cooked. Pacers in
Knicks in
6.
7, baby.
Damn,
Knicks
she
in
just
7.
came in just to rub it in.
Knicks in 7.
Hey,
That's what I'm gonna say.
you know,
I love
if,
dropping a fish out of water.
if the Knicks were up, I'd be
Knicks-
rubbing it in too. So, you know.
Knicks in 7.
Hey,
That's all I'm saying.
Pacers
It's gonna
Pacers
be a
playing
good one.
so well. So, yeah.
They really are.
I'm
not
happy
gonna
for
lie.
you.
That game yesterday was pretty wild.
Yeah, I'm
Alright,
happy
so
for you.
yay
But hey, wait a
sports.
minute, Steph. It's not over. It's not
not
over.
over until it's
It's not
over.
over. So
It's
check
not
in
over yet.
check in
Not
next
over
week
yet.
live and we'll talk then.
We'll talk then.
Jamie Off says, hey, sweetie, I forgot. Okay, I'm going to skip that whole question. I should have read the whole thing first. Thank you, though. You almost got me.
You almost got
Let's see.
him, bro.
CJ Bartley says, what up?
What up, bro?
CJ says, is the gray spoke color in the hyperspec close to the Mark 6R carbon steel gray? Color match wheel might go kind of hard.
It's
Let's-
a little lighter.
It's a little lighter.
It's a little lighter than the carbon
gonna
steel
say.
gray, because I had a carbon steel gray, so I know.
It is
that's
really
That's
nice,
the
though.
original color.
Let's see. JX Chris, any updates on Konig wheel keychains, if they're a go or not?
You want to know
That's a
something?
good idea.
We have been toying with some ideas on merch, so definitely look out for it. Just everything with the, the
we're trying to get the wheels here.
We're trying to get the wheels first.
Let's get the wheels here
and then
for
we're
you
gonna
guys.
start
That's the
working on
important
some more merch for you guys.
We got realistically hyperspec update this month.
Well, update is
The
that,
update is.
Let's just say I got like 4 questions about hyperspec.
All right, anybody who
So-
who asked the hyperspec question, unfortunately, it looks like the production, the time for them to land, it did get pushed back. We're looking mid to late July. Unfortunately, it's just, that's where we're at. We definitely don't want to keep lying, or not keep lying, but we definitely want to keep you guys updated. But right now, it's looking mid to late July on that one.
All right, we got James asks, can I see the Eris?
Yes,
The Eris wheel
Yeah,
should
that's
be
nice.
here
I
mid.
think it's sweet.
yes.
I love that. How many spokes?
I don't know.
Count them up.
Yep,
I think
12
it's.
spokes.
I think it's 13.
It's
1,
12.
2, 3,
I don't think we
4,
would have done
5, 6,
13.
7,
I feel like it
8,
would have
12
been.
spokes.
Yeah, it's 12.
13.
Another nice thing.
Count it. Count it.
Another good thing about
1,
this,
2,
all of the pop-in flow form center caps will work for these as well. If
Oh,
you
wait,
did
no,
wanna
it
get
is
a little
12.
upgrade.
It is 12. You're right. Let's see.
It's an odd number. Nick said that with such confidence. You're like, yeah, I think it's 13. He's like, no, it's 12.
I had to count
The
it
whole time in
again.
my ear, it's like,
I was
no,
like,
it's
I
12.
just have to count it again. Johnny Ace Gaming, first dub for the season in autocross. Hell yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
congrats,
awesome.
brother.
Did it with the Mark 1s on the Battle Mini. Hope all is well.
Oh.
Nice.
Love
That's
it.
sick. Nice. Yeah, where was that? Congrats on the first dub, by
Do
the
you have any
way.
photos?
That's the guy from.
Oh, he always
Yeah.
posts photos.
Yeah.
Barbecue, right?
Yeah,
He's got the nice
send us.
Mini Cooper with the Mark 1s and the air
Yep.
cover. Yeah. JX Chris, I should have gone with 11, but that's my opinion.
The wheel, you want an 11 spoke?
11
Yeah,
spoke?
yeah, yeah, yeah.
11 spoke?
It's an odd number.
Yeah, but
though.
are you
Well, we
really
give you
gonna
one
notice
extra
a
for the
difference?
same price.
Same
Yeah.
price, one extra, you get 12.
That's funny. Are you really gonna notice a difference between 11
Buy
and
11,
12?
get
though?
one free.
That's funny. Let's see. We got what's the guy on the left drive?
Me?
That's you.
No, it's me.
Yeah, I think that's
I have
you.
a Mark 6 GTI.
What's the guy on the right drive then?
So-
He has a few cars.
So I have a 96 300ZX, which I never get to drive because it's a never-ending project, and then
Jack
I have
stand,
a 09 G37X.
Nice. Let's see. Are you guys doing a podcast today? Yes, we are.
We are, yes.
And it's actually a good one.
Yeah, so real quick, we'll tell you guys, fill you in. That's with Russ from Acuity, going over their shifter technology as well as kind of a background on how Acuity got its start, his background, and kind of honestly show you why their products are so much more superior than what else is out there on the market.
I wish I had a car I could put one of those Acuity shifters in. Those
do.
things
We
are
just got
sick.
K-Series
Well, we're
spot in
gonna
the
have to
car.
swap.
Let's go.
Yeah,
Let's
all right.
go. Yeah.
That's our
This
new
is a
project.
K-Series.
Yeah. Let's see. JX Chris says buy 11 spokes, get one free.
That's what I'm saying right now.
Oh, what? Johnny Ace Gaming says next event, it was at Nassau Coliseum.
Ooh,
That's it. That's
alright.
that's what.
That's
You're in our
not
neighborhood.
far at all.
The next event is this Sunday as well. I'll have pics from that event this weekend. Nice.
Alright.
We're in Long Island too, actually, Johnny Ace Gaming. So maybe we should hook up with you and
Yeah,
get some
let's
pictures of the Mini.
definitely
That'd be
reach
cool. Let's see. I think any final call for questions. Anyone got any more questions?
call.
Pop them in
Last
there
call.
below. Let's see. This perfect question. June asks 2012 GTI fitment. I'm trying to go wide.
How wide are we trying to go?
What's the widest he could go?
So right now I have on my Mark 6, I have a 19x9 with a 42 offset with a 235/40 on there. It's pretty aggressive. An 18x9 will work as well if you don't want to go a 19. If you're trying to go really silly fitment, you can do a 9.5 out of 35, but it is going to poke. But most aggressive that I have found that works properly would be the 18x9 with a 42 or the 19x9 with a 42 if you're trying to do that baller setup.
Guard 64 VW says, as we wait for the Hyperspec to be available, do you have a sample of the A profile to show us?
Don't have a sample
don't
on the
think
A
so.
profile, but on our website we do have photos of the A profile.
It's a render, right?
It's a render, yeah,
we have
but
the
it
render
won't
up.
be exactly like that.
Seb says, bro, I have a Mark IV. Which wheel is better?
Are you giving me two options, or are you just?
I think he's asking, he has a Mark IV GTI. Which wheel would you recommend for that?
So going with the Mark IVs, you do gotta be in your 30 to 38 would be probably your highest on the offset you wanna go. A lot of the stuff that we make will be over 40. Hypergrams are a good fit on there. What size are you looking to go? 17, 18?
Let us know.
Yeah.
Mark IV, so.
Mark IV, 5100.
Patrick Guillermo says, love your guys' wheels. Hoping to cop a set for my new EG hatch build. Got to get rid of those discount tire reps. Nice.
Can't wait,
Nice.
dude. Yeah, you definitely need to.
Plus, we got plenty of wheels for EG
Appreciate the
hatch.
love.
Plenty for EG
Yeah, we got
hatch.
plenty of wheels when it comes down to that fitment.
Johnny Ace Gaming says, would you guys make it to the mini day meet? It's in Lawrence in June. What is that, Lawrence, New Jersey?
No,
Shoot us,
Lawrence,
just at
Long
least,
Island,
yeah,
I'm
shoot
Oh,
us the info
okay.
at
He's
least,
on Long
yeah.
Island,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
assuming you mean Lawrence. Shoot us the info for it. That'd be,
Send us a DM because
Yeah,
I
definitely
need
would love to
yeah,
see it.
in June. He says I'll get the exact date. Sweet.
Thanks,
perfect.
appreciate it.
Awesome.
Let's see. We got who's on the podcast today.
Russ, what's his actual
His name's Russell Garahan.
Yeah, Russell
From
Garahan
Acuity
from-
Instruments. Yeah, and I don't know if you don't know Acuity. They make some of the best Honda and Acura aftermarket shifters in the game right now. Johnny Ace Gaming says Long Island.
Yep.
CLT Brian, I might need to hold off on the F6 SX next season so I can get me some hypergrams.
Have them
Send
both.
me more hypergrams, he said. Well, I mean the hypergrams, you know,
I mean,
we
hypergrams
got
is
plenty of
classic.
hypergrams for you, and I think we're good to go.
Looks
All right,
like
guys,
we're set.
have a good one.
Appreciate
Have a
you
good
guys.
Wednesday.
Oh wait, we got one more for
One
you.
more, one more.
Because our boy from the Netherlands, KRM, just chimed
Oh.
in and he says, I'm enjoying the stream today. Just had some spicy Turkish food.
All right, all right.
Hey, thanks for joining in. Okay, one more question. Last one. We got JX Chris. What's the smallest diameter but widest wheel you guys know of?
That
That's
we
interesting.
sell?
Maybe
What-
1510.
But what car? I forgot the car already. I'm sorry.
What if it's just a general question? What's the smallest diameter and widest wheel you guys
I
know?
think that'd
The
be a
Miata
15,
stuff.
15 by 10 decagram.
Yeah, Goodwin Racing,
Yeah.
right?
Yep.
I guess I'm a little bit late. Doesn't matter. Have a good one, guys. And with that, we'll get out of here.
Peace out.